Hey y'all. Okay, so today's video is video 2, and it is the first couple of things you should know about meditation. And so, with this, I really want to say that if your first thoughts around here's what I consistently hear for excuses of why people cannot meditate. Number one, I don't think we were taught it in a way that actually aligns with everyone's nervous system. There is no one way to teach meditation. You have to meditate which what feels best to you. And we're going to talk about all the different types of meditation so you guys have some really clear-cut ideas. Then we're going to talk about ways that you may be setting yourself up to not experience meditation in the best. If your first thought on meditation is, I can't sit still, I can't clear my mind, I can't get my thoughts to stop going. Well, you might be uncomfortable sitting in silence because number one, you don't feel safe in your body. Number two, if you have consistent negative thought patterns, of course your body doesn't want to sit still in that. I personally wouldn't want to sit still in that either. It's messy. It's stanky, if you will. Okay? Listen to me. I might tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. Anywho, meditation isn't about perfection. It's about presence. And so I think the first thing we really need to do is regulate and then meet yourself where you are. If you have been doing spreadsheets all day, you done sat in traffic in Metro Atlanta or DC for an hour and 30 minutes. You've been dealing with other people's emotions. You have toxic working relationships, mean that you don't have boundaries with the people at your work, um, or boundaries within yourself. The first thing that you probably need to do is not sit in absolute silence because you didn't give yourself time to recover from whatever kind of day you had. Hear me out. Let me offer you a few suggestions, baby. How about we start with a brain dump so that your thoughts are not already in a cyclic nature? We're going to get to the sitting down meditation too, but let's try some other things first so that you can clear your mind as much as it needs to be. And it doesn't mean that all of your thoughts have to stop. That's this very whitewashed, New Age American way. Your thoughts are there for a reason. And we need our thoughts, right? Most of the time, we only have, our brains are like TVs. So we only have 4 to 6 thoughts, and they circulate daily. If you're having more than that, number one, your nervous system is unregulated, right? Usually it's about the same theme of things, right? So if you are a passionate social justice person, reform, all of that, if those are your regular thoughts, you're always going to be within that realm. You'll think about it when you go to work. You'll think about it in the grocery store. You'll think about it as you're preparing your meals. You'll think about it as you're interacting with your family, right? Friends and coworkers, because that's who you are at the core. So pay attention to your core values. It's important for some psychic intuition stuff that we're going to do later on down the road, but we're not there yet because first you got to regulate so you can meditate. Okay. So I would say start with a brain dump. And I want you to do this consecutively before you start any kind of mindfulness practice so you can see what themes are coming up. If your themes are consistently like fear of conversations and anxiety about conversations that you previously have, you might be dealing with some deeper wounds of abandonment, judgment, right? Shame and guilt, those things. We're not going to get into those now. I'm just letting you know to be aware of them. Put them in the very back of your mind, right? So the brain dump is going to give us themes. And for those of you who don't know what a brain dump is where you take your time, and I would say no longer than 5 minutes. 5 minutes is more than enough. 3 to 5 minutes is really what you need to brain dump. And during this time, you write every single thing down. If you are thinking about flowers, write that down. If you're thinking that you've been constipated, write that down. Okay? My second favorite one, and I know I'm long-winded on this, but Come back to it when you need it. My second favorite one is anchor journaling. When I tell you I love a good nasty anchor journal, and I mean put their full names in there because people need to stop playing with you anyways. Sarah Joe had me 50 shades of up at work today. This bald headed wench stuff, whatever your anchor journal sounds like, make sure you get to doing that. Because if you don't give yourself time to actively clear out the thoughts and like process and dump your day, that's when you end up having that I can't sit still, I can't clear my mind. Well, you never gave it a chance to process. The first time you're sitting down, you're expecting an enlightened experience, and you done had a day full of piss and chaos. Get it together. Number three thing is engaging in the five senses. Five senses. One thing that I absolutely love and will never, ever, ever stop doing before meditation is engaging your whole being, your five senses. So, smell, taste. Why did I say thoughts? Smell, taste, sight, sound. Child, what the other one is? Touch. Okay, my bad. Charge it to my head and not my heart. Anywho, engaging in your five senses so that you can fully be present. Meditation is about experiencing our bodies and experiencing our now in the fullness of what we are currently experiencing. The whole goal in this is to make meditation work for you, not shame you. It's okay that you can't get your mind clear. Let's not sit in it. Don't keep sitting in negativity. You know how I feel about that. Just go. That's like people who don't take baths every day intentionally. I don't have kind words on that, so I'll just come back later when I do. Anywho, come back to your body, regulate, and then we'll meditate. So if you guys have any questions about mindfulness, nervous system healing, self-care, and you want specific videos that show that, please comment below so I know that we're on the same page, so that I know that we are building community together, that you're listening, that you're engaged, that you want to see more. That's all I have for this video. Um, yeah, if you want physical remnants to show you how to anchor journal, how to brain dump, I actually do have a really good example of my brain dump um, and my anchor journaling. Um, that's it. That's all. I will see you guys for day 3 tomorrow. Day 3 is all about our nervous system and what's blocking it. Peace. I'll see you guys soon.